Good morning. I am going to explain the representation of nature in the poems of Robert Frost. Robert Frost is a great philosopher and a realist who has delved deep to know the real meaning of life. His treatment of nature in his poem is not merely related to the outward beauty of nature, but it reveals a deeper message to the readers. In his poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, he successfully creates the mesmerizing atmosphere of wonder and wilderness. The traveler is enchanted by the natural beauty of the deep and dark woods. He stops by the woods on a snowy evening to gaze at the woods, and he enjoys the beauty and serenity of nature. Modern man is slowly moving away from nature, and the concept of wilderness is also changing. Due to his encroachment on nature, the entire ecosystem is deteriorating. The traveler in the poem enjoys the lovely scenery and is tempted to remain there for more time. Even though the speaker is enchanted and wants to stop there, but his internal will is made evident as he consciously strives after the promises that of tomorrow which he has to keep. In the poem, The Mending Wall, the speaker tries to persuade his neighbor regarding the uselessness of mending a wall as he is not going to encroach. But the neighbor is firm and he wants the wall to be repaired. He continues an age-old dictum: good fences make good neighbors. Frost is successful in transferring an ordinary event of mending wall into exploring life experience. He reiterates that for maintaining good relations, one not only has to keep proper distance, but also at the same time, they need to meet again after some interval. The mention of spring symbolizes the new beginning of life. In the poem, The Road Not Taken, the poet gives a beautiful description of the landscape. When the traveler is just passing through a yellow wood, he faces the problem of making of a choice of the two roads, as one road is diverged into two. Although both the roads are appealing, the speaker takes the road which is less traveled by the others. Here, the poet comments on the tendency of the modern man who usually chooses the normal road which is taken by many others. After Apple Picking is a poem of nature which promotes a swift bonding between man and nature. In the poem, the poet draws a very interesting picture of a tired farmer after the day's labor who is the mediator between God and the moral soul. Each and every line of the poem creates a holistic faith over nature. The line stem end and the blossom end reflects the cycle of human life in the nature. Still, the speaker feels that there are much responsibilities to be done before the ultimate sleep, that is, death. Nothing Gold Can Stay is a poem on the cycle of seasons seem to be bent on destruction. In the poem, the first green leaf is compared to gold, but it does not last for long. As time passes, a golden or green leaf changes its colors with the changing of seasons, and one day all the leaves will die altogether. The Hill Wife is another poem of nature by Frost. The poem is about the stresses on nature's opposition towards man. In the poem, the wife complains her husband that though she has all the resources of nature in her hands, yet she cannot find any satisfaction in them. Robert Frost used nature in most of his poems. His poetry is concerned with the drama of man in nature. Though his poetry seems to be simple and shallow, but it is full of philosophical elements. Thus, in the poems of Robert Frost, we find a complete picture of the universe. Thank you.